Hello and good evening to all the Flutter enthusiasts all over there. So, thank you so much for joining in to this webinar. I, Harsha Khatri, am the BDM at TAP, and today I'll be taking you through what are we going to learn into this webinar, which is Flutter mobile app development. But before proceeding, I would like to let you know what TAP actually is. So, TAP is an online learning platform meant for all the students and the working professionals who are into their budding careers, who would want to enhance their skills and technical and coding skills out there. Wherein you get to what makes us different out in the market is our project based learning, one to one mentorship, and also the practical experiences you gain, which away from the theory as well. When we talk about the facts and figures of TAP having the students or the number of professionals who are enrolled with us, we do have above 10K learners. And when you complete our courses, which are just not restricted to the technical or technologies out there, but we do have some skill enhancements courses which are being put on TAP platform. With this, you generally get a hike of, you could say, like above 80% hike. And the average CTC stands at 7 lakh per annum. Also, when I talk about our hiring partners, we do have 100 plus partners enrolled with us, which help us out, supporting the students and the professionals like you to go ahead post your completion of the courses with us. Next, we have on our panel is Surbi, who works as a Flutter app developer in Coca Labs, and I request her to take it ahead. Surbi, over to you.
Thank you, Harsha. So now I'm sharing my screen. Is the screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Surbi Bansal and I am having 2 years of experience in Flutter app development in Coca Labs. So today we'll talk about the mobile app. What is the mobile app development? What type of apps we develop? How to develop, and which platform we use to develop it. So let's talk about the mobile app development. So the process of building applications for the mobile and smartphones, tablets are the mobile apps development. And they are of three types. First is native apps, second one is cross platform apps, and the third one is the IDE, integrated development environments. So native apps are like mostly developed for the specific hardware only, like if we develop the app for the Android and develop the app in the Android, so it's especially for the Android, not able to use in the iOS device and other tools like the tablets and all. And the cross platform apps are like from the one code base we can develop the app for iOS and Android and the tablets and all. From the single code base we can run the app in all the type of devices. IDE is like the Android Studio and the Xcode from for where we develop the mobile app, and it provides the environment to run the app, test the app, and test the app and the debug it over there. So platforms, we have there are two type of platforms we have. First is the iOS type, which is the Apple devices, and the second one is the Android one. For the iOS, we use the Swift and the Object-C as a programming language. And for the Android, we use the Kotlin and Java for the programming language. There are many other languages we have for the development. So these are the languages we use for the mobile app development. First of all is the Swift, which is the modern, fast, and secure language used for the native iOS only. And the Object-C is the legacy language for the iOS. this we use the earlier, but nowadays we use the Swift as a programming language for the iOS. Then third one is the Kotlin. Kotlin is the legacy language for the Android, and Java is the traditional language for the Android. Earlier, we used the Java as a programming language in for the Android, but nowadays we use the Kotlin as a programming language. JavaScript and Dart both are used for the cross platforms. JavaScript used in the React Native. In React Native also we develop the both type of apps from the single code base, and in Dart also we use in the Flutter for developing purpose for Android and iOS. Dart is introduced by the Google for the Flutter framework only. So next we talk about next we talk about the Flutter, go deeper through it. So next one is the what is the Flutter? So Flutter is the open source UI toolkit which is used to compile the applications for the mobile, web, desktop, and from the single code base. It is introduced by the Google in 2017. With the help of this, we can develop the app for the mobile, smart tablets, desktop, any type of desktop like Mac OS, Android, Windows, Linux, and any type of app we can develop, and the embedded device. So let's talk about the key features of the Flutter. There is 5 key features I have here. So first one is the cross-platform. Cross-platform, as I told you about the with the single code base, we can develop the app for any type of platform like web, desktop, mobile, or in mobile also we can develop the app for the Android and iOS. Hot reload help us to get instant result on the screen when we made a change in the code. So it helps a lot while we do our development in the for the mobiles and any other. The third one is the widget tree. Widget tree is, if you heard about the Flutter, so there is a one famous line that everything in in a Flutter is a widget. So it is used for the UI development, and to build the UI, we use the widgets, and the widgets are like column, text, and row, dialog box, etc. It's already provide the rich source of widgets. So here is we have the rich sets of widgets. So Flutter already provide a huge array of widgets. With the help of that we can develop the uh, UI. If we need a more customized widget, we can use that widgets and make the UI as per our needs. So fifth one is the performance. It gives a better performance because there is no interpreter needed between the code and the when it directly converts the code in the machine language and run it. So there is no interpreter needed. It improves the performance of our app. Next one is the understanding the architecture. This is the architecture of the Flutter. So first one is the Dart language, which is object-oriented language used for the Flutter to enhance the performance of the app, and we can use it is a strongly typed language which improve the performance, and at the compile time only we get the error if there are any related to it. So Dart language is very helpful. It is mostly like Java, C Sharp, and JavaScript. So for the developers coming from the background of Java, JavaScript, it's very easy to understand this language. And here's the second one is the Flutter engine. Flutter engine is the backbone of the Flutter. So with the help of this, we can communicate with. It helps to communicate the Dart language with the native language. So we can run the app on any type of device. So if we have the code over there and run the app, so native code will help us to run that in the native in that platform only. And the Flutter engine also give the accessibility to use the outsources like the fingerprint, finger scanning, and all the features provided in the device. Foundation library is a core functionality and services for building the applications. It provides a huge set of functionalities for us, like the gesture detector, animations, and other things like जैसे मैं बता सकती हूँ, जेस्चर डिटेक्टर्स में तो हम जब टैप करते हैं, स्वैप करते हैं, तो हमें उसको डिटेक्ट करना होता है, या फिर आपकी लोकलाइजेशन होती है कि आप किसी भी लैंग्वेज में इंटरनेशनल और लोकलाइजेशन एंड द नेशनल लोकलाइजेशन बोथ आर सपोर्टेड बाय इट. This is provided by the foundation library only. So fourth one is the widget tree. So widget tree is the structure of the UI. It's like a family tree. Like the one parents have the many childs, but child have only the one parents. I will show you this when I show you the demo of it. So anyone have the question, you can ask. It's feel free to ask. So building your first Flutter app, here is the steps to how you can set up your Flutter in your systems, then how to create a project, and how you can do this. So I will explain you. Um, from there is the Flutter documentation. Here we download the Flutter SDK. These are the stable channels we have. So we download it according to our according to our OS, system OS. So after downloading it, and then we have to follow these steps. For the Android setup, we follow these document step by step and do a setup as per our need. And for the OS, Mac OS, we follow this documentation and do setup according to our need. Okay. So before that, we have to install the IDE like any VS Code or Android in our system. But if you want to develop the iOS device app, so the OS of the your system is must be Mac OS. No, on the Windows, we are not able to develop it. So, like live demo, I will give you the live demo of it. So this is I have already created, but once again, I will explain you how to create the project. First, we go to the Flutter, new Flutter project. So here we have to select the Flutter, and the SDK path we have already selected over here. Then do a next and give the project name. Project name should be in a camel case. Okay. So like hello Flutter, I will give the name. So this start creating a project, and I will open in this another window. Okay, sorry. Yeah, this is the app which is already created, like where I have created the Hello Flutter app. So these are the files we had over here. This is the Android which supports, which is having the Android native code. This is the iOS. This is for the iOS. For the web, we have this file. If we want to access the any native specific functionalities, then we need to change over these files. But for the Dart, we need to do the code in this lib folder, and in this lib folder inside this we have the main.dart file. We need to change over there here to make a code. So this is the code which is default provided by the Flutter SDK when we create a project. So लेट्स मेरे पास एक ऑलरेडी डेमो है, तो मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ दैट आई हैव ऑलरेडी रन। ये इसमें ऐप बार में मैंने माई ऐप लिख रखा है, एंड द middle we have the hello flutter, and there is a button click me. Okay, so I made a change in the main file. We have the run app help us to make the UI, and the main function is get help to the do the dart functions. Okay, using the dart language. Okay, so with the help of this, there is a one function called build method, inside which this we do the UI part of our. Okay, so this is the scaffold widget. Under this, we have the app bar and the body. App bar is like which comes at the top of the app. This is the app bar. If I made a change in the color, so colors, like teal color I have given, so that I do a hot reload, so I get the instant result over here. So this is the app bar part we had. Second, this is the body part. If I will give the body color like gray, sorry, yeah, body color is this, background color, sorry. So I can give the body color. This is our body, the grayish part, and this is our the apple. So the inside this we had a center widget, which will help us to position our widgets at the center of the screen. So we use it, and had a column. This column have many childs. So this in this we have the text. Second one is the size box, and third one is the elevated button. So for inside this, we text button help us to write the hello flutter and the UI, and the elevated button help us to make a show a button in the UI. Okay, and there is one on press button we had. So if we do anything like uh, we had a variable, and I give the variable color as the gray color. Okay, and provide this variable over here, and if we do need to change the state of this UI, we use the set state, and if okay, so here I use the variable as a bg color and provide it to the background color, and I set as the if we someone click on the click me button, the color will get changed from gray to the teal Asian. So I need to do the hot reload for the instant result. This is the hot, now it get loaded. If I click on the click me button, it the color will get change of the UI. So like this, we build the UI of the app, and for that we do more many creative things and use animations for this. Okay. If you have any question, please drop a question on the chat box. I will get back to you. Why state management? There, like here I showed you the set state, but the set state have some drawbacks. So there are many state management introduced in the market, like the provider, Riverpod, Block, and Getex, which effectively manage and control the state of the application. Okay, provider is the first one as a state management, simple and effective to manage the state. But the Riverpod is the advanced version of the provider. All the drawbacks we have in the provider, so it Riverpod try to cover it all that state management. And but in nowadays we use mostly Block for the project as a state management. It is very effective and easy to use to understand, and it gets separate our UI and the business logics in a different files. So mostly we try to use the Block as a state management, but for some reasons we can use other type of also state management. Getex is powerful solution for the state management and the changing the page from one page to another. So this we use as a state management. Like this we have our tree, like this is the widget tree we had of this code. So this is the scaffold, which is the parent widget. Then it's having the child. It's have two child. First one is the app bar. Second one is the body. So app bar have only the one child, which is the text, and having the title in it, and body having the one child as a column, and column have three childs. So there is the hello text and the size box, which give the gap between the text and the elevated button, and the elevated button have one child as the text widget. You can also develop this type of app, planner, travel planner app you can develop, and also you can develop other type of apps like e-commerce and the food ordering and other type. This is the UI you can create. You can join our community and ask over there. So thank you, Harsha.
Sure. Thank you so much, Surbi, for taking this up. As Surbi said, that if you have any kind of questions or any query, I could see there are two people who have posted in our chat box. Maybe you can answer them. Also, you can join our Discord community, wherein we would be answering few other queries, wherein we also have some other announcements which keep on coming up weekly basis, like for our webinars or seminars or any exclusive offers which run for our courses and certifications. Nextly, I would just like to let you know, like, why Tab? Because as you already know, there are many competitors out there. There are many providers who are doing the same stuff, maybe. But what differentiates us is the real work experience because of the projects you're being aligned with, which actually covers my second point, that we actually put you into a project and you get the learning out of that, which makes it a kind of real work experience for you. Also, it is not just the recorded sessions which you will be put through when you opt for our courses, but rather the live sessions and a one-on-one mentorship, wherein you'll have your mentor being available for you while teaching you, making you go through the courses step by step, module by module. Also, we make sure that your portfolio is job ready, or I could say the market ready as well, which is, which should stand out when you go out and apply for the jobs out there. For sure, with this comes our career as well as the placements assistance. When I talk about career, we do have these top-notch companies which are associated with us, collaborated with us as our hiring partners, which help us out for the students like you who have completed our courses or taken up our courses, wherein you could grab the opportunity of having the internships or a permanent job out there. So as this was based on the Flutter, this is what you can find on our website, which goes by tab.ai. This is the Flutter program which will look like, which is actually priced at 12,500 INR, but right now it runs at 5,499. You do have an option of having this trial class, which could go from 2 to 5 days, maybe, and this is absolutely refundable for you. This is going to be, I mean, 25 students are going to be per batch, and you will have the assessments, practice, and the feedbacks, which is going to be based on modules, which are 12 in number. Yes, we do have one-on-one doubt clearing sessions, which would be aligned for 15 minutes per student per week. Also, the other programs, the other technology which we serve, and the courses available on our platform are falling under these things, which are mobile. We have it on web as front end as well as back end, and we are available on all of these social platforms. You can follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as Facebook. For any queries, you could write us directly at hello@thetab.ai, and our team will reach back to you. Well, that's it, I guess. Thank you, everyone.